So we found ourselves in a conflict, like unreconciled, and like not knowing how to get out. It's like felt stuck. And a friend of ours said, went here, and it was like right on time. I had been praying through it for like a week or week and a half, and that Peter prayer felt like sinking. Lord, help. Just like sinking and not being able to figure it out or stand on my own. And then it was in this session, it was like God was saying, here it is, you cried, Lord, help. And he sent help through this experience. So I felt like it was Jesus' hand reaching down in the water and lifting up. And so grateful for that. That's one of my favorite testimonies I hear over and over, and it never gets old. I cried out to the Lord for help, and he did. Yeah, he's faithful. So, thank you. And then there was another little, like when we're doing the thing today, it really stood out. Like just cuddling, being close. I found my other hand like just reaching into her back pocket. I don't know why. And then I remembered Barry, noticing like putting hand in the little pocket and the other one like over and over, and noticing it was like God saying, I've got you in my pocket. And then she said, comfy pocket, comforting with God. And so it's good to be in God's pocket. It felt like I was one of the lost coin for a bit, that, the woman lost the coin and she's looking all over the house to find it. And then when they found it, put it back in, everybody rejoiced that you found it again. So thank you, God, for finding us, putting us in your pocket. Hope to stay there and help others to get into the pocket of God through this. And then just watching my wife's faith grow through this, like years ago, there was a group that invited, I've been to these men's camps, that's been really helpful for me. And they said, hey, we're going to start doing a couples camp. Do you guys want to facilitate? I'm like, well, my wife's not willing, so no, I'm out. It's like a miracle that she came to this. And to see her faith grow has been like so delightful. And just, I'm so grateful for that. And as we're envisioning, asking God, what do you have for us as a couple? And writing these things down. And then sharing them and realizing, that's the answer, what we prayed for, that we would get through, like at the beginning, asking for reconciliation and vector alignment, like going in the same mission, the same direction, and unity. And all the things I had written aligned with what she had written, and that there was a shirt I was going to bring that I didn't bring. And it's like, I love puns and bad dad jokes. And it's one of the Heinz ketchup one that says ketchup with Jesus, and it loves me from my head to my toes like tomatoes. But the verse that goes with it, I wore it for a long time and I didn't realize the verse is the one that says, delight yourself in the Lord and he'll give you the desires of your heart. And he did that through this and this whole experience. So, praise you, God. And thank you to the facilitators and all those that stood up to serve. Wonderful. Praise God.
So I'm Lori. I said I wasn't going to say anything, but I feel like called to say something. We've been married for 23 years, but we dated for 9 years before. So we've been together since he was 15 and I was 16. So we've known each other, we've grown up together, we've had conflicts. I grew up in a religious background. I went to private schools, I graduated from Azusa Pacific, and he was agnostic atheist when we started dating. But as like our marriage has grown, he's way surpassed me in, spiritual belief. So we hit this huge conflict, and like almost immediately my heart hardened. I was just like devastated. And my best friend went to your lamb and suggested it to me, and I've kind of just been like, I know it's the best thing that I could do for our marriage because we've never really gone to therapy. We just started therapy. And I almost had that like hesitation of, do I even tell him? Because I know he'll be like, yeah, let's do this. And I was like, I wanted to do it, but then I had such a hard heart. We're from Southern California, and you'll be our neighbors in Irvine, so welcome. But it was like over a 9-hour drive, and at the time I was just like, there's no way I'm driving in a car for 9 hours, because we found out about it, and it was like a week and a half, 2 weeks before, she's like, oh my gosh, it's happening, you need to go. So I told him about it, and we signed up. And, we had like 2 weeks to kind of work on things on our own, and like my heart softened a little bit, and I was willing to come. I was excited to come. I'm like, something has to happen good. This thing has to be resolved. We're like one person, like our whole lives revolve around each other, and I want it to work, but I had that block. And so, the first day here, I met my family, and I love them all. And we're so different but so alike in our stories, and so the first day I was kind of like hopeful, but I'm like, is it gonna work? Is it gonna make a difference? And just as the days have gone, it's been amazing. And when we did the, was it the reconciliation?
Yeah.
We tried to do the forgiveness tool, and like he did his, and I was like, yes, I forgive you. Like, great, this is good. And then I tried to do mine with his, and we hit this huge conflict. And I just started bawling, and I just wanted to run. I just wanted to leave. And then you guys had us dance. And I was like, dang it. So we danced, and, we had to connect, and, we were the last ones to do 1, 2, 3 skidoo, and we did it last night with our family. And at, one point I was kind of like, I don't need it. Like, I feel so much better, and I kind of just splurted out the things that were my issue, and, that I think I needed to nail to the cross. I'm like, I'm not going to cry. Like, let's just fly through this. And then, they just like dissected it and found, the issue that we had before coming, they like really got to the root of it. Like things I never would have thought of, like go back to where you needed this, and I went back to my childhood, and everything just kind of like made sense and felt amazing. And so much freedom. And I'm so glad I came. So, thank you.